Streamer. Powered by Streamer. Stream your podcast, stream your story, stream yourself. Try it free at streamr.nyc.
I am Tommy Israel, and this is the Daily Bag Podcast, episode number 10. We on 10 today, but I look, it's January 20th. We already 20th days into the new year already. I was just working at the New Year's party. It's the 20th already. That just goes to tell me that 2019 is waiting for no one. Like, this is the year where it's already straight up telling you, you better be on your job, B. It's already telling you, you better be on your goals. You better be, if it's working out, if it's starting a new career, or it's making more money, it's going after your dreams. Whatever it is, this year is already telling you, you better be on it, because it's not waiting for no one. 2019 is already telling you, man up. So I know what I got to do. Look, it's already the 20th. You know, we're going to look up one day, the first quarter is already going to be gone. And I always say the April, May, and spring is going to come. It's either going to come with you or without you. It don't care. And it's going to come. And if you here, you might as well be on your feet. You might as well be doing good. So you might as well be preparing for it now. While we in January, you better be getting ready for May, because May coming with you, without you. And don't go into May. You don't want to go into May broke. You don't want to go into May not bettering yourself from where you at today. And you got some time to prepare for it. It's moving. It's already telling you January 20th. So you already know, get on your job, whatever it is, regroup, re-strategize, reset your goals, press the reset button, go right back at them. It's okay, you got time. You got time, baby. That's the good part. It's moving fast, but you got time. Yesterday, I went with my guy, Spud, man, great dude. And great dude. He got this program he does in high-risk neighborhoods, the youth. They get in these daycare centers, not daycare, like your afternoon centers, where kids come after school. He does a music program where kids can come and record. I'm talking about high-end, studios where they can come and record their music if they're doing well in school. We went to this place called the Prince Joshua Center, Community Center in East New York, man. I mean, this place is, if you did an aerial view of this or had a drone shoot from top, it will be like a rose pulling up out of the concrete, man. Because it's surrounded by projects in one of the toughest areas in New York. We talking about New York is tough. This is one of the toughest areas, East New York, Brooklyn, on the cuffs of Brownsville. We went into the center. It was so beautiful, man. And he's giving these kids, talking about they're recording from their heart, speaking their heart, right? Some things, I'm like, wow, man. These kids are actually getting this chance to really be with a professional engineer and really get their work done professional if they do well in school. It gives them a reason to want to win all week. So Saturday, they can come in and do their recording, man. Because then Monday, you have to bring in your report and sit down and talk to Spud in order to record on Saturday. His name of his company is called Spud Inc. And it stands for Some People Understand Differently. And it's his nonprofit, and he also does this in juvenile prisons and juvenile maximum prisons. He also has this program running. But let me tell you about the Prince Joshua Center and who Prince Joshua was. Prince Joshua was a young kid from that community. Him and his best friend was playing outside, and they just wanted to go upstairs and get some water or refreshments. And on the way upstairs on that elevator, they was brutally stabbed multi times, savagely stabbed. The girl survived, thank God, but Prince Joshua didn't make it. He didn't make it from those stab wounds. And that community came together. And they built this center in the middle of this area, just acres and acres and acres of this hardened project, this hardened community. And they built this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful refuge that these kids can come to, man. And it's so beautiful. And I'm looking out of the music room. I step out of the music room and I'm looking out at that gym, and I'm seeing these kids balling and they playing, and the laughter and the joy of what kids should be doing at their age. I'm looking at probably from like 6 years old to about 19, 20, right? And I'm looking at their faces and I'm saying, this is what it supposed to be. Now when I walk through the project or head towards the train, I see the hardened faces of that kids supposed to have this joy of just be running and playing, man, and just exercising and smiling and communicating with friends and laughing. Not talking about the gang banging and who about to get shot and who's the op and how we gonna run down on them and strategizing for a murder that's gonna get them 25 to life. This is where they supposed to be in this Prince Joshua Center, places like this. And I look out at that. I'm looking out at that gym and I'm seeing all of these kids. And I'm looking at the music room and I'm looking at the arts and craft rooms. And I'm looking at the study rooms and the cheerleading classes going on. And I'm saying, what was these kids doing before the Prince Joshua Center was here? Because there ain't no other ones here. What was these kids in this community doing? And how about the other communities in the Bronx? How about the other communities in Highbridge, right? How about Fordham Road or Harlem? You know what I'm saying? What were they doing in South Jamaica? What are they doing there? Like, what was these kids doing? I'm looking at these kids' faces. What was they doing before the Prince Joshua Center got here, man? Damn. And it really made me think, because I know I'm from the inner city. I know what kids do when we ain't got no refuge, man. I know what we do. I've been there. I know how we strategize and how we come up with the craziest ideas to get some money or to have some fun. Don't you know, if the kids thought it was fun when they ordered Chinese food from the Chinese restaurant when the delivery man came and they robbed them? And on occasions they killed them. They thought that was fun. Because they didn't know no better, man. Even though they should have known better, they didn't know no better. Because they didn't have a Prince Joshua Center. I've been there, man. I know. You can't tell me. Most of these kids, they single parents or no parents living with their grandmother. You can't tell me. I know. So I'm looking out at this Prince Joshua Center and I'm saying, wow, man. Prince Joshua died. He died. He died to save hundreds of lives, man. Prince Joshua died to save hundreds of lives, because hundreds of lives is getting built from this, being saved from this. I can look and in their eyes and say, he gonna be okay, he gonna be okay, she gonna be okay, because I've been there and I know the look. I know the look of determination, man, from the youth. And I know the look of when you just discouraged, man, and you're willing to do anything, man, for a pair of sneakers or for some Chinese food or for a pizza. I gotta be successful, man. I gotta be successful. Because it's about relationships. And I know that Prince Joshua Center was built on relationships. I got to be successful because relationships will help build another center or all these people fronting all this extra stuff. It only cost $9 million, man. That place is so beautiful. Don't you know there's people out here pissing $9 million, man? Pissing $9 million. A whole bunch of people come through and put $9 million together and save a life, man. I thank God that my man Spud was able to take me, because I know that's where I belong. I know I belong in those centers. I know I belong in them places, giving them people, them kids, inspiration, man, to change your life, man, because that's how my life was changed. Somebody said one thing to me, changed my whole outlook. And then I ran into somebody else, and they might have told me something to change, gave me more fuel to want to be successful. And it changed my belief system. It made me able to know that I can do it without doing X, Y, and Z. that I could do A, B, and C, and it's easy as that. It's a Sunday, man, and my name is Tommy Israel, man, the Prince Joshua Center. I just wanted to talk about it because I looked out on them faces, man. I looked out on them faces and like, wow, what would they be doing if this wasn't here, man? Looked out at them projects, them acres and acres, and them hard projects, them pissy hallways, and I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like standing in them project hallways, man. Standing up in them lobbies, man. I know what it's like. I know what it's like when it get dark in them projects, man. But the lights was on in the Prince Joshua. Prince Joshua, man, I know you smiling down, man. Because them kids are smiling up at you. You literally don't know it. They might not be looking, but they doing it through their hearts and through their souls and their spirits. So I know you all right up there. You sacrifice, man. You sacrifice, young man. I hope you, when it was happening to you, you had the calm. The calm when you didn't suffer, man. Because you want to save thousands and thousands of lives, bro. Because hundreds and hundreds of kids going to come through that Prince Joshua, man. We got to get it together as older, man. We got to make sure we do something for these kids, man. That give them that inspiration, even if it's just a word of inspiration, man. Even we all can't do what Spud do, but we can do something. And that's your job to think about what you can do. With that, I'm out, man. Tommy Israel, this is the Daily Bag, and today I get in my Daily Bag with that Prince Joshua, man. I'm motivated off you, Prince. I got to do something like you did, Prince. Not big as you. Not as your calling. That was your calling. I got to do my own calling. And you, listening into my conversation, talking to myself, you got to do something too. I'm gone. The Daily Bag, and I am Tommy Israel. No editing, no going back, no nothing. Whatever comes out, how it comes out, it's out. Gone.